Welcome to Champions Locker Room, a weekly series inside the Champions Spark podcast where we step into the place where champions are made, not on the field, not under the lights, but right here, in the quiet, honest space where preparation meets identity. Every champion has a locker. And inside that locker is more than equipment. It's more than gear. It's more than uniforms and pads and tape. A champion's locker holds identity. It holds values. It holds the tools, the reminders, the rituals, and the mindset that shape who they are long before they ever step into the arena. This series is about those items. Each week, we add a new piece of equipment to your locker. A metaphorical tool, a mindset, a discipline, a value. Something every champion needs to carry with them if they want to rise, rebuild, and become who they were meant to be. Now, it's time to rise as we welcome your coach, RJ East, into the locker room to lead today's session.
Hello everyone, I am RJ East, and today we're adding the very first item, the most important item, the one that everyone else depends on. Today, we're adding integrity to your locker. Integrity matters, not because it's a nice word, not because it sounds good in an interview, not because people expect you to say it. Integrity matters because it is the anchor that keeps you grounded when life tries to pull you in every direction. It creates opportunity when the burdens seem high. It opens doors that talent alone cannot unlock. It attracts people who value you, not for what you do, but for who you are. But let's be honest, integrity is not always easy. People can tarnish your reputation. They can misunderstand you. They can take from you. They can hurt you. They can twist your story, question your motives, or judge you without knowing the truth. But there is one thing they cannot take from you: your integrity. Integrity belongs to you. It is the one thing in your life that no one else can control. It shows up in the words you speak, the actions you take or don't take, the vibes you give to others, the choices you make when no one is watching. Integrity is yours to keep. And because it's yours, it comes with responsibility. It anchors you to your values. It guides you. It can feel like a burden at times. It can weigh heavy on your soul. It can be painful. It can cost you relationships, opportunities, or comfort. But it can also be your light during your toughest times. Let me ask you something. Have you ever found money, a phone, or something valuable that didn't belong to you? And in that moment, did your inner voice whisper, keep it or return it? Integrity is that voice. And when you take the time to listen to it, you will always return it, even when you need it the most. Or think about your job. Have you ever had a day where you wanted to slack off because no one was watching? Maybe you wanted to sleep, clean something, go outside, watch a show, or just leave early because you knew your boss wouldn't catch you. When those thoughts creep in, integrity is the voice that says, you know what the right thing is. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's hard to hear, but it always points you in the right direction. Here's the truth. Holding on to your reputation will only push you deeper into the abyss. Reputation is what people think of you. Integrity is who you actually are. Reputation says, don't speak up. Work late so people think you're dedicated. Look busy. Look perfect. Look strong. Integrity says, go for a walk. Read a book. Tell the truth. do the right thing. Choose what aligns with your values, not what looks good. When you remove all the baggage weighing you down, the expectations, the pressure, the fear of judgment, your integrity creates a shift in your energy. And that shift is where you start making promises to yourself. And when you honor those promises, you become unshakable. You become someone others can rely on. Someone who inspires trust, respect, and opportunity. Someone who becomes who they were always meant to be. So today, in this first episode of Champions Locker Room, we're placing integrity inside your locker. Not as a concept, not as a word, but as a piece of equipment. Think of it like your helmet, the thing that protects your mind, your decisions, your identity. Or think of it like your nameplate, the thing that tells the world who you are before you ever say a word. Integrity is the item that every champion carries with them. It's the foundation for everything else we'll add in future episodes. Discipline, courage, resilience, purpose, self-trust, boundaries, consistency, and more. But it starts here, with integrity. So ask yourself, when you're faced with the intersection of reputation or integrity, which path will you choose? How will you respond? How will you act? Which voice will you hear? Your integrity matters. Build it. Protect it. Let it guide you as you become the champion you were meant to be. Thank you for stepping into the locker room today. If this episode spoke to you, if it challenged you, if it reminded you of who you are becoming, then I want you to stay connected to this journey. Every week, we'll add a new piece of equipment to your locker, a new mindset, a new discipline, a new identity tool that champions carry with them. And if you want daily activation and short identity shifts to go with these long-form episodes, make sure you check out Spark, your daily motivational shorts, and Ignite, your 60 to 90 second identity transformation videos. Both are on the Champion Spark YouTube channel. So subscribe today on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and stay connected to this community of champions who are rising, rebuilding, and becoming unshakable. Thank you for listening. This is Champions Locker Room, and your journey continues now. I'm RJ East. I'll see you next week in the locker room.